Okay, good evening to everyone. And now here, this is my second video. Here we are starting the Biochemistry MBBS first year. You are seeing right now on the screen. And then coming to the point, I have uploaded the MBBS first year books on my channel. Please go and check out. And coming to the point here, the biochemistry. We actually have many chapters in biochemistry, and actually it is the most scoring subject, and you need to more focus, but most of the people will not focus right from the beginning. But you, as a as a point, you need to score good. Then this is the best subject, and you'll definitely get the good marks, very good marks also in this subject. So there are many chapters. We are starting with the protein chemistry, and I had made the protein chemistry, and protein metabolism is also there. That's amino acid metabolism. So here, protein chemistry, amino acids part 1 we are discussing. And we also have, this is my plan, that we have the introduction, and I'm really sorry, and we have the introduction, structure of the proteins, and clinical aspect, amino acids used as drugs. This is one of the concepts which is very important, and properties of proteins, denaturation and classification of proteins. This all constitutes our protein chemistry. So I just divided into many parts. This is my first part, that is protein. First part is introduction. Okay, introductory part, that what are amino acids, like what do we mean by the protein chemistry, all these things we'll discuss in this session. Okay, and we already know this is a functional classification of the proteins. We have 20 standard amino acids are present, because there are many amino acids, more than 300 around are present, but only 20 standard amino acids are present. Among them, 10 are essential and 10 are non-essential. This is the classification we generally say. Okay, this is called functional classification of proteins. But among the 10 also, we have only 8 are absolutely essential, and remaining 2 are semi-essential. I'm giving this introductory part. I'll discuss each and everything in very detail, okay, in just few seconds. So we have 20 standard amino acids, and 10 are essential, and then 8 among them, among the 10, 8 out of 10 are absolutely essential. Okay, and coming to the point, based on the metabolic fate, we are dividing these amino acids into glycogenic amino acids, ketogenic amino acids, and both glycogenic and ketogenic amino acids. I'm just giving a brief idea. I'll discuss each and everything in detail. Okay, please see it. This is the glycogenic amino acids, ketogenic amino acids, and both glycogenic and ketogenic amino acids. What do you mean by this? All I'll say, just remember, based on the metabolic fate, the amino acids are divided into 3 categories. One is a glycogenic, another one is a ketogenic, another one is a both glycogenic and the ketogenic amino acids. Okay. And okay, I'll come to the gallery and I'll show whatever the things we have prepared for you. Yes, this is the thing which I had prepared. This is the protein and amino acid metabolism. Here, right here you are seeing, this is a protein chemistry. First of all, what do you mean by the protein? Here I had written, you just please see that polymers of L-alpha amino acids. Amino acids are the structural and basic unit of the protein, and many amino acids combine to form this protein. So polymer of L-alpha amino acids is very important. And how it is formed? On a complete hydrolysis with the concentrated HCl for several hours, it will give the polymers of L amino acids. So this is called protein. Okay, the L-alpha amino acids is a common property of all the proteins. This you should remember. After completing our definition of the protein, we'll come to the classification. And coming to this, we have around more than 300 amino acids, but I already said that we have only 20 standard amino acids. This is called nutritional classification of amino acids. So based on the nutritional classification, we are dividing it into essential, non-essential, and one more thing will come, that's called semi-essential. Okay, we know that this 20 amino acids are very much required to form the protein, but 20 amino acids are not there is no need of taking 20 amino acids in our diet. Okay, what do you mean by this? Coming to the point, we have essential and non-essential amino acids. The essential amino acids is nothing but they are actually required for our proper growth and maintenance of the individual. Essential का मतलब क्या है? Essential तो हम डाइट में ले सकता है कुछ भी एसेंशियल. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड मैंडेटरी. ओके, इट्स कंपल्सरी, सो यू शुड टेक इट इन डाइट. And coming to the point, non-essential, they are not required in diet because they are already present in our body, and they'll be incorporated into the proteins, which means the synthesis of proteins can be done by these amino acids as usual in our body only. So what are these essential amino acids? I have made it already, everyone known this mnemonic right from the in intermediate also. You have been already familiar with this mnemonic, but it will vary. This MAV Hill TPT. TPT means it's Tirupati, like this. MAV Hill TPT. Okay. Methionine, M for methionine, arginine, valine, histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, threonine, phenylalanine, tryptophan. All these are 10 essential amino acids. But here is one more thing, that among the 10 essential amino acids, you have two amino acids, arginine and histidine. These are actually only synthesized in our body by adults, but not by the growing children, which means the growing children should take in their diet. Okay, so these are called semi-essential amino acids. And coming to the, so we have 8 essential, absolutely essential amino acids, and 2 are semi-essential, which are arginine and histidine. And non-essential amino acids, we have glycine, alanine, serine, histidine, cysteine, aspartate, aspargine, glutamate, glutamine, tyrosine and proline. These are 10 amino acids. This is a very basic point of view. In coming to the protein and amino acid metabolism, you must remember this all 20 amino acids, which are 10 essential amino acids. Among them, 8 are absolutely essential and 2 are semi-essential, and these are 10 non-essential amino acids. This is a very, very, very important question. Okay. And coming to the next thing, based on the metabolic fate, I already wrote that we are dividing this into glycogenic amino acid, ketogenic amino acid, both glycogenic and ketogenic amino acid. What do you mean by this? Actually, genic means producing, glyco means glycogen or glucose. Okay, this is a precursor. The amino acids whatever we are discussing here are the precursor for the formation of glucose or glycogen. Okay, example, alanine, glycine, methionine and aspartic acid. And coming to the ketogenic means, it can be the fat, okay, ketone bodies or the fat. It is entirely related to the lipid metabolism. What? Lipid metabolism, okay, ketone bodies and production of the ketone bodies we can see in the further sessions. Okay, fat can be synthesized from these amino acids, that's called ketogenic amino acid. We have only 2 exclusive ketogenic amino acids, that is leucine and lysine. So I highlighted here, you can see leucine and lysine, these are both amino acids, very, very important amino acids. And coming to the third category, that's both ketogenic and the glucogenic amino acid, which means they can be producing both the glycogen and they can serve as a precursors for both the glycogen or the glucose and the ketone bodies. These are the 4 amino acids are present: phenylalanine, isoleucine, tryptophan and tyrosine. This is very important. You should remember the 20 amino acids, essential and non-essential amino acids, and this glycogenic and ketogenic. This can be asked as your even MCQs also. What are the 2 amino acids which are actually required for ketogenic? That's a leucine and lysine. Okay, here I wrote, finally this is our session, and finally I had wrote about the plan. I already shared with you, that's introduction, structure of protein in next session part 2, and clinical aspect. Amino acid useful as drugs, please refer this is very important. And properties of proteins, mainly isoelectric pH, this also can be asked as in your questions, okay, university exams also. And then denaturation, this is a very, very, very important topic, don't miss out. And coming to the classification of proteins, in last session we'll discuss about the classification of proteins. This is about entirely, if you want to take screenshot, please take it. And this is all about the proteins and the amino acid metabolism. And here we see about the metabolic fate. Okay, this all we had discussed. Okay, thank you so much, and stay tuned for the part 2. We are discussing about what I already told now. That's yes, part 2 is for what? Structure of proteins. Okay, structure of proteins we can discuss in part 2. That's very, very important question. It can be asked as essay or short, but it is very, very, very important. So stay tuned for the part 2. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.